At exactly after 3 hours on July 13th, former President Trump would leave his room and get into his presidential limousine heading to fairgrounds in Butler, Pennsylvania. The reason for his visit is to hold his final rally before the Republican National Convention the following week. On the scale of priority, this is the kind of event that would be forgotten by history. However, just 3 hours before Trump's arrival, as the crowd gathered to enter the event, a boy in his 20s enters the screening area carrying a rangefinder. He wears a gray t-shirt with an American flag on the sleeve and the word Demolitia across the chest and back. The shirt is similar to merchandise sold by Texas-based YouTuber Matt Carricker as part of his online channel, Demolition Ranch. The officer grows suspicious and stops him, checking the object he is carrying at the screening. Mistaking it for binoculars, the officer allows the boy to proceed into the event, unaware of the decision that would forever alter history's course. At 6:05:12 p.m., Trump arrives an hour late and takes the stage. 6 minutes into his speech, he is pointing out at the statistics on border crossings. And just in that exact moment, something unexpected happens. A series of shots are fired at him, with one bullet piercing his right ear. Trump ducks down for cover. And the news of this event spreads in a, until then, historically unprecedented manner. Just 1 minute after the shots are fired, a camera crew from CNN goes on air.
Breaking news, former President Donald Trump is safe and a 20-year-old shooter is dead after a shocking assassination attempt.
At 6:20 p.m., CNBC pauses their programming to cover the incident, followed by ABC, CBS, Fox News, and international television stations. In less than 10 minutes, the eyes of the whole world were focused on Pennsylvania. However, nothing is known about the causes at this point in time, and speculation about a possible assassination in broad daylight. Here is how it unfolded. Just 1 day before Trump's campaign event, Thomas Matthew, who worked at a local nursing home kitchen, visited the Cherton Sportsman Club, a local shooting organization, and practiced shooting at a range of up to 170 meters. The next day, on July 13, just a few hours before the Trump campaign speech, he purchased 50 rounds of ammunition at a local gun shop in Bethel Park before driving to the fairground in Pennsylvania. After passing through security screening, Thomas Matthew Crooks returns to his car. He retrieves an AR-15, a semi-automatic rifle that he had borrowed from his father the day before. You see, he had been a member of the club for the past year. This involvement meant his father saw nothing unusual in letting him use the rifle. At exactly 6 p.m., Trump takes up the stage. He is surrounded by supporters. Most are sitting or standing in front of the stage. Some sit on the bleachers, corner left and right. Trump's support staff and security and Secret Service agents are right at the stage. Behind him are 3 large buildings. On the roof of the building, on the far left and right are Secret Service snipers constantly scanning the surroundings looking for threats. They can be seen in this video filmed by the crowd.
If you want to really see something that's said.
However, one location remains unattended. The American Glass Research building situated roughly 150 meters from where Trump was standing. Okay, so all of that was happening behind the scenes, but as far as the public was aware, even after repeatedly pointing out the man, officers paid little to no attention to the potential gunman crawling over the rooftop.
He's on the roof! We have people that just not be here.
As soon as we noticed the man on the rooftop as a potential threat, one of our officers was hoisted up by a fellow officer so he could grab the edge of the roof. but he had to drop back down to safety when the gunman turned and pointed his rifle at him. He most likely used the AC chambers in the building to access the rooftop. It is too late to take a look on what's happened. All of a sudden, bullets starts flying. One even gets captured on camera. American Glass Research Building around 15 meters. The shots are coming from there. Apparently, 3 shots were fired. The first bullet pierces the upper part of his right ear. Later, he says turning over to the right at the exact same moment prevented the bullet potentially hitting right in his head. He ducks down. Just a few seconds after the shots were fired, Secret Service agents swarmed him and shielded him with their arms. Immediately after the first shot, the sniper on the rooftop seems to have noticed him and positioned himself to neutralize the shooter. 42 seconds after the first shot was fired, a Secret Service agent on the ground receives the message that the shooter had been neutralized. With Trump's microphone still on, we can hear the tense exchange among the agents.
Ready? Move! Up! Move! Go! Up! Hawkeye's here! Hawkeye's here! Move to the stairs! Stairs, get ready! Stairs, get ready! You ready?
The gunman also hit spectators in the bleachers. One man, 50-year-old Corey Comparator, died while protecting his daughter and wife, and 2 others were seriously injured. The agents moved Trump into a black SUV and was taken to the hospital for treatment. The FBI recovered a cell phone and a remote transmitter on the roof, which potentially had a trigger for explosives placed in his car. The rooftop from where crooks opened fire should have been guarded. Allowing that roof to be unmonitored and unguarded could have been either a flaw in planning or execution. I was surprised that no one was guarding the rooftop, which is a perfect perch for an attacker or sniper. There are many speculations about why the Secret Service didn't secure the perimeter, given the presence of a tall building that posed a potential threat and offered easy access for snipers. Since it's an ongoing investigation, let's refrain from speculating. However, the motive for the assassination remains a mystery. Although he was registered as a Republican voter in Pennsylvania, Federal Election Commission records shows that he previously made a $15 donation to a Progressive Political Action Committee on January 20, 2021, the day Democratic President Joe Biden was sworn into office. Leaders worldwide condemned the attack and the broader issue of political violence. The photo of Trump bloodied but defiant with his fist raised will undoubtedly become a powerful symbol in his re-election campaign. Not to forget even Vucci for capturing this iconic Trump moment.